Hello, Monsters Abound here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 34 of my Skarsnik campaign. We're heading into the mid-30s, just like me in real life. Makes me feel a bit old, but that's okay. I kind of slipped into middle age anyway. It wasn't so much of a big deal for me. I didn't like staying out past 10 o'clock. I like to be in bed by that point. I like listening to radios, to Radio 4. Gardener's Question Time. Brilliant piece of radio. I was sat down watching a TV the other day. Kirsty's Handmade Christmas was on. I got annoyed with my wife when she tried to turn it over. I shouldn't have liked it. I did. And if you haven't seen Kirsty's Handmade Christmas, it's the most quintessentially middle-class British programme you can think of. There was a Christmas tree decorating competition. And there's no drama like in American shows where it might go, oh no, I've messed up my bauble, and it would have 13 different camera shots, some dramatic music. Not this one. It was, oh dear, I've got a spare one though, and that's fine. It was all so sort of low-key, so relaxed, sort of soporific. So just put you into a coma, and I loved every second of it. Which I'm sure you do as well. If you're watching this, that's probably the same sort of thing you get from watching my videos. So that's very nice. So part 34 of Skarsnik. Now, I did have a think about what I was going to do here, and I think it's just too dangerous for Skarsnik to really push southward. We've got too many enemies down here. It would be nice to support the Greenskins, but frankly, if I have to write them off, I will. In the meantime, Nala is going to hold the west here, while Skraga and his protege, he's taken Nagbad under his wing, and we're going to go up and head and deal with Thorgrim, try and take Mount Gunbad and Grom Peak, which is over here. I'm not particularly bothered with Zufbar. These things, I just want the gold mine really. If I can beat back the dwarves to the north here, that'll be a bonus. We're actually not doing too bad for cash. Considering we've got 4 armies up, that's not too bad. I can live with that. We can do some sacking if we need to. Would like to take Caracate Peaks. It's on my list of things to do. Okay, Blood River Valley. I can do a thingy. Commandment. What do I want? Camp Ruckus. Get some more public order. That seems like a good plan. Extortion rate there. I would like to take Karag Dron, but can I tell my army to go resettle it? No. I thought that would probably be too much of an ask. Well, Nala is going to go and deal with Akendorf. We'll probably just raise it, I think. But it looks like Nala has a skill point, which I'm going to put in Woundmaker. Make him more melee adept. There we go. Very nice. My War should be able to deal with Matorka. I'm not sure. It'll probably take it, won't it? I don't really want you to take it, actually. I just want you to raise it to the ground. Problem is, I don't want to... If I leave it as ruins... then potentially the vampire counts might decide to resettle it. That'd be a problem. Looks like Thorgrim's headed south, and the Greenskins are getting the ever-living crap kicked out of them, which is pretty usual for them, to be honest. I'm going to have to be careful, because if the Greenskins get wiped out, I won't be able to confederate and get any of their legendary lords. So, at worst, I at least want one of the damn... I think I might settle for 2. If I can get 2 legendary lords at this point, I'll take it. Because I don't think they're going to do any good. Greenskins, the Greenskins at best are a distraction. They're not going to actually push the dwarves back. They're just not good enough in auto-resolve.
Make it quick, Ascot's wicked schemes to plot.
Yeah, wicked schemes. Defensive alliance. You know what? Sure. Sure, why not? I'll take any allies I can get. Okay, Skaven Lairs, Surgard. We've had this one before, I think. Skaven raids in the region by half. I don't really care, so not now. Right. We could hit Valea's Sorrow. That potentially might bring these 3 armies down on my head, though.
What?
Public order is stable there for the moment. That's nice. Public order is dropping here, but only very slowly. We get another 150 income. You know what? Actually, income pretty good.
Who's the boss?
Let's see. We can move Skraga over here.
Boss of them night goblins.
Let's move Nagbad and set up an ambush. Might bring Thorgrim over to attack Skraga, which would be ideal.
I got my brother.
Do we just go, you know, do we just attack? Do we just want to do that? Okay, Azhag's there, Grimgor's there. Will the Greens confederate with me? They will. Do I confederate with them? We get Azhag and Grimgor. We wouldn't get Wurzag. The problem is, it looks like they're both going to get murdered pretty soon. So, what's public order like? Public order's okay there. It's fine there. It's okay there. Now, when we confederate, we will get some public order problems. So I do have to keep that in mind. On the other hand, I think it might be the right time to confederate. So we've got Azhag's Ard Armour and the Crown of Sorcery. And Gitsnick and Bloodforged Armour. That would leave the south utterly undefended and would mean all these dwarves will start moving north to attack me again. But is that going to happen anyway? I think...
Let's talk. I can kill you later if you say something stupid.
I think we're going to confederate.
You're stupid.
Oh, they've rejected. Can we offer you some money? Can I offer you less money? How about that much? Okay. So we confederated with the Greenskins. That has left us somewhat undefended and losing a huge... Holy crap. That's a lot of money to be losing. You know what? I might just throw these armies at the enemy just to do some damage. What armies do we have? So let's just make sure that we can't get Wurzag. Recruit Lord. No. Wurzag's not there. We don't have Wurzag, but we do have Grimgor and Azhag. Well, let's look at what they've got. So Grimgor has got Savages, Ard Lads, Riders, the Boys. He's got all of these skills. You know what? That's not actually all that bad. I can live with that. That's fine. Azhag. You've got the Crown of Sorcery, so you have Death Magic. You've got Azhag's Ard Armour as well. Okay. So you've got a lot of red skills. You've got Spirit Leech as well. That's not all bad. We've got Slagger's Slashers as well that we haven't actually picked up yet. Okay, that is relatively okay, but obviously we are losing a huge amount of cash. Which is not so good.
Plotting and scheming.
Could... So these guys can only reach up to here. So actually I could hit Valea's Sorrow and then retreat. So I could head over here and then down. I didn't quite go how I wanted, but never mind. Let's auto-resolve that one. Oh, god damn it, we lost... I really do hate the way the auto-resolve just wipes out units sometimes. Never mind. Let's sack Valea's Sorrow.
You need me?
That's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. If they do attack, we should be able to retreat out of the way. And you guys, you know what? I'm going to send you after Bitterstone Mine so you don't come down and ruin... Because if they come down, the enemy might attack them. They'll fight, regardless. We want to be able to retreat, so I want to be able to run away just in case they do attack. To be honest, we could always like then counter-attack and hit them with Lightning Strike. So that could be an option. Thorgrim's coming south, so we need to deal with him.
Yes, boss.
Let's get a Waz Humper down here. And Pig Kisser. You're going to kind of hang around down there. That's fine. We've got a lot. I could get the Greenskin Shipyard. I just don't know if it's worth it for 150. Because it's 8,000. So let's get a heap of shiny stuff. Let's get the Horde. Guardhouse. That's pretty good. Let's hit Ackendorf. I think we can just auto-resolve that one. Yeah. And we're going to sack it. Basically, I just want to make them as unhappy as possible. Hopefully, they'll rebel. Do I want anything here? Would be nice, but again, I'm going to lose... Yeah, I'll go bankrupt in 5 turns at this rate. So... That's not great. We do have some money coming in from our other regions, but we are probably going to lose them. But at least it'll keep the dwarves busy for a little while. Do I want to try and save Grimgor? I could. Problem is, that's just so expensive. The giants alone are 1,200. So we are spending quite a lot. Maybe we can defend Cran Tommen from these guys. Oh, they have intercepted us, and we don't have an... Okay, well, you know what? I think we can win this one, and that will at least defeat that army. So, I mean, worst case, the army gets wiped out. Big deal. Because I want to save money anyway. Isn't it nice to have Grimgor? So for once we've actually got some Orc units, although we've also got quite a lot of Gobbos. Gobbo Chariot's going to come charging straight into some Longbeards, do some damage, but not an awful lot. However, we do have some Trolls and Grimgor himself charging in as well. He's going to come straight down this hill, straight into the Longbeards. Boom! And Grimgor is going to start dealing with the enemy Lord. And Grimgor's already taken chunks out of his health. Look at that. Ouch. As Grimgor's being backed up, he's also got 2 giants on either flank and some Orc big uns. Yep, Orc big. We actually got Orcs. In they come. Orc big uns are armor piercing. Got fairly high melee attack. And not bad melee defense actually, although that is because of the stand your ground. So take that with a grain of salt. So Grimgor is currently embroiled in combat. He's got surrounded by some dwarf warriors. I'm not sure, I mean, if anything, he's probably in his element there. He's probably having a lovely time. However, that dwarf lord is not going down as quickly as I'd like. Still, Grimgor's basically taking no damage. Grimgor is a monster in melee combat. Ideally, you don't want him anywhere near you or your army, ever. We've got goblins on the right hand flank getting lots of axes thrown at us. And in the rear over here we've got the wolf chariots taking on some longbeards. We've hit the longbeards in the rear with some of our forest goblin spider riders. We've dealt with their artillery. That's done. We're going to pull the goblin wolf chariots out. We don't want to fight those longbeards at the moment. They're a bit tough. Chariots need to do damage elsewhere, and off they go. I'm trying to use chariots more so I can get into the Tomb Kings style of play, which is going to be lots of chariots. To be honest, it's quite satisfying to sort of ram into enemy units and then drive off. So the battle is progressing fairly well. It's sort of on a knife edge at the moment, but I think we're getting the upper hand. We've got some miners on the right flank there. They're not going down so... I mean, I don't think they've really got anything to take out the giants. Unless they focus fire, I don't think they've got anything that can really deal with it. And the big uns are hacking their way through these dwarves. Grimgor finishing off the Dwarf Lord. No, the dwarves are coming back. Unfortunately, he's got a little bit of assistance from some goblin fanatics. They're going to be firing into the back of these dwarf warriors. That Dwarf Lord, where's he gone? Is he still there? Has he run off? Where's he? Oh, he is still there. However, he is going down. Come on, Grimgor, finish him off. That's it, give him a good smack in the face. Yeah, he's running away. Grimgor's going to chase him down. Finish him off. Elsewhere, the centre is going really, really well. Those guys should be dealt with fairly soon. Chariot is continuing to do actually pretty well. They go charging straight through the Rangers into the next unit of Rangers. There they go. They're racking up the kills. 32. That's not bad. I'll take that. Left flank is a slightly different story. We've got some Longbeards, some Miners, and we've only hit them with a unit of Goblins, and we've also hit them in the rear with some Forest Goblin Spider Riders. There we go, Grimgor's finished off the Lord finally. And a Giant. The Giant's struggling a little bit. Over the centre, they've almost broken. And Grimgor is dealing with the Master Engineer. I mean, he dealt with the Lord. The Master Engineer should not be an issue. There we go. We've got Gitsnik. Increases melee attack and armor piercing damage. And chase him down. On the right flank, looking pretty good. We've got hit them in the rear with the Forest Goblins. The Trolls dealing with them. Chariots continuing to just harass the rear line here. Up to 43 kills. And really making a mess of those Rangers. Grimgor charging in over the background there. We're trying to throw axes at our Night Goblins. Jerks. However, chariots, I think we're going to come in. They're going to do something there? Maybe not. Well, they are going to get charged plus some miners. They've run out of ammunition, so not that much. Well, they do have fanatics. Oh, there come the chariots. There we go. Doing a lot of damage. Racking up the kills. In comes the fanatics. Lovely. I mean, okay, it does go through. It does go through the goblins, but you know, acceptable casualties. And that manages to break the dwarf left flank. The centre's been absolutely crushed. The right flank as well. I wasn't sure we'd win this battle, but with Grimgor dealing with the characters and a couple of giants in there, we've managed to pull through and crush the dwarves. That went pretty well. I was pleased with that. Good job. Okay, so we got loot gained. Did Grimgor level up? I'm not 100% sure there, but never mind. I think we're going to eat the captives. That's dealt with one dwarf army. So, I mean, that's pretty good. We'll take that. Azhag's army might be able to take on... You know what? Maybe we might be able to hold against these dwarves. We might be able to push them back. Although, you know, still, that's a lot of... Okay, that army's costing us 4,000. That's also costing us... that's 5,000. That's 4.5. That's almost 5. So that's where all our money's going. We'll be anchor up in 6 turns. Still, if we can deal with some of these dwarves, then that is well worth it in my opinion. I might have to amalgamate these armies in just to one. So get rid of one of the get rid of Azhag, maybe. Keep Grimgor. Give Grimgor all Azhag's units. I probably don't need 3 giants, but for the moment we'll keep them because we'll probably need them. Okay, otherwise not looking too bad. Hoscub, you can just, you know, wander up here. Just keep an eye out. It's nice to see Kazrak's getting stuff done up there as well. Oh yes, we've got Blightwater, don't we? Public order is surprisingly okay. 41 from buildings, really? Confederation is -8 obedience, yeah. So what's given us so much obedience? So that's giving us 14. Getting 41. Oh, because we've got 3 Skarsnik shacks. Okay, well, we'll probably get rid of some of those, but for the moment, that's fine. Let's take the Givadir. We've got the Desolation of Nagash as well. Public order here is again fine because they've built Skarsnik shacks everywhere. Sure, I mean, at least it's not going to rebel. So there's that. 4 more turns, yeah, so public order is garbage there, it's garbage there. It's okay here, so we just have to be a little bit careful. Have to get Nala back to Barak Var. Okay, let's hope Skarsnik doesn't get mobbed and killed. Yeah, the War took that. I didn't really want them to take it, but it's not the end of the world. Right, well, against Grombrindle, I probably don't want to. Let's give the physical resistance to the Black Orcs, I guess. No, let's not fight Grombrindle. Oh, they were coming. Right. Okay. Well. Do I fight this battle? I mean, I think Azhag's pretty much dead, so let's just auto-resolve it. Yeah. That was to be expected. Oh dear, Azhag's a poor defender. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Azhag's wounded, but that's okay. That should bring our costs down a little bit. Making it slightly more manageable. Ideally I would have moved Azhag to some sort of settlement to defend, but he had already moved, so there's not much I could do about that. Had he already moved? I'm sure I couldn't move him. But I could move Grimgor. Maybe I could. Maybe I just got Azhag killed for no reason. Oh well.
Destruction and death precedes your armies, great lord.
Thanks. Occupy, raise... Oh, occupy, loot, raise or sack 18 different settlements. Currently 26 out of 18. Yeah. Yeah, it would be. Okay, well that's down to 4,000. That's far more manageable. Where's Thorgrim? There he is. Okay, we lost that. And that. We've got an imminent rebellion at Death Pass. Okay, that's fine. And Blood River Valley. Okay, that's fine as well.
Skarsnik, warlord of 8 peaks.
I could potentially... I just think it's too dangerous. Okay, let's head back to Black Crag. We're going to have to deal with that public order. Get it back under control.
Powerful war boss. Ready for bossing.
So let's move Skraga up. And we'll hit Thorgrim with Nagbad. Yes, I thought you'd run away like a little girl.
Move it out!
Okay, but if you attack, you'll be forced to fight one of us. Or both of us. So you'll either have to continue running away.
Let's get stabby. Just go.
Do we have... No, we don't have a...
Goblins.
I was hoping we had a big boss somewhere, but we don't. Never mind. Let's go with sneaky stabbing. And let's move Nala back to Barak Var. Not into Barak Var because I want it to rebel, but near to.
I'm a
And
schemer.
you're near to Black Crag, that's going to rebel as well. And where is Grimgor? There you are, you have got a skill point. Never second best. Could be a good option. We don't have any Black Orcs at the moment. Vitamin shrooms. From the front. I mean, weapon strength for Grimgor is always good because he is a bit of a beast in combat. So let's go for... Just spending 4 skill points. So, I mean, Frenzy would be great for him to have because as long as leadership isn't lower than 50%, he gets 12% weapon damage, 8% charge bonus, and 7 melee attack, and is immune to psychology. Plus, he gets 15% speed, so that's really useful. So, I'm going to go never second best. And we're just going to sort of hold here for the moment, I think. Unless we get some more units. We can only recruit goblins. Huh. Weirdly, the ones with fanatics have slightly more leadership, just by 1. And more health, so they are actually an upgrade over the bog stand. Okay, well let's get some gobbos. Let's get some like goblin archers. And we could probably do... Problem is you can't upgrade those guys, can you? Let's get some nasty skulkers. Let's beef out Grimgor's army. And while we're here, what have you got talisman wise? Let's give you the talisman of endurance. And a potion of full hardiness? Sure, why not? Right, you've got a Mortal's Banner. That's completely useless because we can't get Black Orcs at the moment. You've got Savage Orc Prodder. That's completely useless because we can't recruit Savage Orcs at the moment. So there's not really anything. Have a Dog Boy Scout. Sure. Well, actually, what skills do you have? You're Engineer, Good Attacker, Orc Bane, Bold, Looter, Abductor, Raider, Taskmaster, Fears Dwarves. Yeah, you've died a lot to the dwarves, I guess. A Blood Reveler. Suffered high casualties in multiple battles. Yeah, good work. He has managed to kill Ungrim. And the White Dwarf, though. So it's not all bad. Still. Let's let him just recover for a little while. That is slowly losing public order. Not very quickly, though. I guess let's go for spread public order. Just to try and help, even though we will definitely get a rebellion. Let's get the Skarsnik Shack. Money-wise, actually, it's not looking too bad at the moment. Pig Kisser. Let's get you over to support Grimgor. Because we'll probably need that. Can we recruit an agent here? Yes, we could get Gogrut Badax. Badax, you're up. Let's make you assassin so you can deal with that agent over there. Potentially try and slow down Thorgrim. Killing Thorgrim shouldn't be too difficult. I don't know what I want you to do, really. You could damage the walls just for shits and giggles.
Yes, boss.
Good work. We've had a rebellion, but that's... Oh, I should get that war army back to rejoin me. Okay, we've had a rebellion. That's fine, we can deal with that. Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to hold against the old white dwarf there. Oh, there's Belagar. He's marching through vampire territory. Yeah, I'm going to lose some of those settlements, but that's okay because it'll keep the dwarves busy. Don't like the vampire counts moving around my territory, though. That's upsetting. Oh, Kislev's gone. The Empire's still around. Kislev they resurfaced, though. They were destroyed. They came back. I think they've been destroyed again. And the Skaven are abroad.
We like an uninvited guest, don't we, lads?
We don't really know. A peace treaty. Will you give me some money for it? Fine. Not even bothered. Oh yeah, it doesn't really matter. I mean, they lost a lot. We'll deal with Tilia when it comes to it. To be honest, I'm just glad the dwarves haven't taken it. Maybe if I can get Grimgor and Skarsnik together, we can take out Karakate Peaks. You want military access? You want us to give you money, though. How about just military access? Sure, there we go. Works for me. Okay, we've had rebellions, but we should be... Yeah, that's going to be easy to deal with there. Rebellion, not so much. Where's thought there? Oh, you little shit. Come back here. Oh, 18% chance. Okay, block army failure. Fine. That's so annoying.
Alright, then I'll do it.
Okay, we're going to march Skraga, because otherwise Thorgrim will attack that settlement. We don't want that to happen. And then we're going to move Nagbad Eye Gouger over to Mount Squighorn. If Thorgrim attacks the Billies of Grundy, we are going to absolutely murder him. Let's get Hoskull over here, because he'll have a better chance of slowing Thorgrim down. And in the meantime, let's deal with this rebellion. Let's eat the captives. Got a Tormentor Sword. That's pretty nice. You know what? You don't have to clear the wild target. You don't have to do that anymore.
Ready.
Right. Grimgor has his army.
This better lead to war.
And we're going to head to Cracked Fang Fort and take it out. Deal with this army over here. That'll just leave 2 armies to deal with. And, of course, Thorgrim over in the north. We do also have Belagar marching down from the vampire, through Blackfire Pass from the vampire territories. But I think Nala can easily finish him off. Okay, but we're running out of time, so I'm going to have to leave it there. So next time, we'll deal with Thorgrim, and then we'll look at dealing with the White Dwarf and Durgim. And then, if Grimgor and Skarsnik can get together, we're going to see if we can take Karakate Peaks. So that's the plan. I think everything's pretty much under control at the moment. I'm not sure how long that will last, but it's nice to see. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.